Hi everyone, my name is David Howell, CIO here at McInerney Associates, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about promoting the client's best interest when it comes to marketing a listing, and then a brief update about current market conditions. Now, you may have seen a sign in front of a home that says coming soon, or you may have heard the term pocket or whisper listing. Well, those aren't exactly the same thing, but they both represent areas of possible concern when it comes to doing the right thing for a seller. Let's start with some basics. First, we firmly believe that a seller will get the most for their property in the shortest amount of time when it's exposed to the broadest possible market. And doesn't that make sense? After all, you never know where that buyer's coming from. No real estate company, no individual real estate agent has all the buyers, so why hide a listing? Second, a property gets the most traffic and the most exposure in the first few weeks of that broad exposure to the market. We've known that to be true in good markets and bad and everything in between. So testing or teasing the home in a limited way may not be the best idea. Third, a home shows best when it's fully ready for the market, when all improvements or repairs have been made. You don't see a new car showroom with a model on the sales floor that needs a paint job. Fourth, and this is the most important one, the seller of any home should give their informed consent to have their home marketed prematurely or to a limited audience. So with all that being said, and with inventory being so tight in so many parts of the Metro DC area, we see a fair number of homes with a coming soon sign in the yard. There can be some very legitimate reasons for that. A home may be a couple of weeks away from being ready to go on the market, and the seller wants to be sure that buyers looking in their area are aware that they'll have another option in the near future. They want to run the risk that they'll lose that buyer to a home that's already on the market. But remember that those people who are aware of that sign are going to be limited to the people who drive by. One of them may approach the seller to see the house before it's fully ready to be shown, might even make an offer so they'll get the jump on other buyers. On the surface, that may seem like a good thing. The seller gets interest, maybe even an offer, before the house is fully exposed to the market, and they're spared the hassle of having to make the beds every day. But that seller doesn't know what they're missing. They don't know how many potential buyers there are who might have been willing to pay even more if they'd known the house was on the market. But sometimes that coming soon sign is there so the listing agent increases their chance of selling the house themselves. And that's even more true of a pocket or whisper listing, when the agent only tells a handful of people that the house is available. And who's best served by that? It's hard to see how a seller benefits and lots of would-be purchasers are deprived of the chance to buy. The point's simply this. A seller should know the pluses and minuses of marketing their home to a limited audience, and it should be their decision whether to cut off part of the pool of potential purchasers. Now let's talk a bit about the real estate market in Northern Virginia. With the first half of 2014 behind us, it's clear that Northern Virginia's real estate market is still strong, just not as strong as 2013. Almost every major indicator is down a bit from the first half of last year. The number of settlements and new contracts is lower, inventory is higher, and homes are taking a bit longer to sell. And remember that 2013 was an especially robust year, with record low interest rates combined with pent-up demand bringing a huge number of buyers into the market. The conditions today look a lot more like a normal market than we've seen in years, and supply is still less than 2.5 months. And that relatively low supply is the reason that one major indicator is higher than last year, the average sales price. Although it isn't a big jump, prices are 1.5% greater than this time last year. Folks, we appreciate you checking in with us, and if we can ever help with any of your real estate needs, please give us a call. Take care.